Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com, and it is Thursday, March the 30th, 2023, Major League Baseball's opening day, and we're going to look at the hottest bet in baseball. That is the NRFI, and if you're not familiar with the NRFI, it means no runs in the first inning. At Pickdawgz, we use another term called yes runs first inning. Those are teams that do score runs in the first inning. We track those as well. What we do is we have a tool at our betting tools that we use to track NRFI information. And what we do is we track it for all 30 teams. We track no runs first inning. We also track how often these teams actually do score in the first inning. And we keep that all at our betting tools page at sportschatplace.com. We rank these and it's updated every single day. You see a lot of other sites doing videos where they're referencing NRFIs. They're just heading over to our betting tools and using those to do their videos. With us, we can show you the graphics because there are betting tools to show you. And you can see here, we cover all 30 teams in Major League Baseball. We're going to go opening day all the way through to the final game of the World Series. We're going to do these every single day. I'm not sure if it's going to be me doing it every single day, but we're going to cover these NRFIs every day. So be sure to subscribe here at Pickdawgz.com if NRFIs are your thing. But let's head right to today's Major League Baseball action. First game out of the blocks here. This is the San Francisco Giants up against the New York Yankees. The last 9 times the Giants have played against American League East teams, they have scored runs in the first inning. So you would take the under half a run or under 1 run in the first inning, or the over for 1 run or over half run. Hey, it's opening day for me too. Over in the first inning in the Giants-Yankees game. That is where the odds are in your favor, as the Giants, when they play against the American League East, well, runs seem to happen. We know the Giants, a lot of runs seem to happen in their games last year, and most of them were for the other team. Of course, the Yankees, man, they are going to come out swinging as well. For game number 2, we're going to head to Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati, where the Reds are taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Reds, 4 in a row at home. No runs in the first inning. We're getting a decent price here because Great American Ballpark is the second best hitters park in all of baseball. But the Reds, no runs in the first inning, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll take the NRFI in the Reds Pirates, our second NRFI of our initial NRFI show. Pick number 3, we're going to head to Wrigley Field, where the Brewers are taking on the Cubs. The Brewers, 8 in a row in the favorite role, have gotten no runs in the first inning. Of course, these Wrigley Field games, you always got to worry about what direction the wind is blowing. But with Corbin Burnes going against Marcus Stroman, both these guys going to be jacked up with a lot of adrenaline with it being opening day. NRFI, first inning in the Brewers against the Cubs, makes a lot of sense to me. Next pick, we're going to head to St. Louis, where the Cardinals are taking on the Blue Jays. We know Alek Manoah going for the Blue Jays, Miles Mikolas on the mound for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, no runs first inning, 6 in a row in the home underdog role. Mikolas has a lot to prove out there on the mound this year. We saw the good and the bad from him last season, and we know Manoah, this guy's one of the hot young pitchers in the game. I think his conditioning is always an issue, but in the first inning of the first game, I don't think he's going to be too tired in that one. I like this under as well. Both these teams can swing the bats, so we're getting a reasonable price here, just minus 139. Our next pick, we're going to head to Houston, where the Astros are taking on the White Sox. 2 great lineups, 2 teams that can hit the cover off the ball. But the thing is that the thing about this one is that we've got Framber Valdez and Dylan Cease on the mound, and these are 2 guys that can get it heated up in a hurry. Dylan Cease, one of the strikeout leaders in the American League just about every single season, and Framber Valdez moving into that number 1 starter role for the defending world champion Astros. They felt they could get rid of Justin Verlander, and Framber could step right in. These guys that have a couple rings and a lot of wins under their belts over the last several seasons. You got to believe they know what they're doing. I don't think there's going to be any runs in the first inning of that Astros-White Sox game. I'll take the NRFI in the Astros-White Sox minus 132 odds, getting this one on the cheap as well. Our next game, we're going to head to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland. This is a pitcher's ballpark, and we know for the Angels today, it's Shohei Ohtani on the mound. And if you didn't see the World Baseball Classic, man, he is in mid-season form throwing the baseball. On the other side of it, Mueller here for the A's. Boy, this guy got battered in Atlanta last season. It's a little risky here, but at the same time, well, we got to figure that the A's aren't going to score there in the first inning. They're generally a late inning type team anyway, and we know the Angels probably going to come out swinging, but at least maybe Mueller, that adrenaline carries him through. We'll take the no runs first inning in the Angels-A's as well. And our final NRFI for today, we're going to go to the Guardians game against the Seattle Mariners. Shane Bieber, the former Cy Young Award winner, on the mound for the Guardians. Luis Castillo, who was a strikeout machine in the postseason last year for the Seattle Mariners. No runs in the first inning. Got to pay up a little bit for this one, but the Guardians, when they play against the NL West, 6 in a row to the NRFI. We're going to take the NRFI for the Guardians against the Mariners as our final pick for today's show. So let's recap all the picks that we went over for today's show. We'll do this in a hurry. Our first pick was the Giants, Yankees, over half a run in the first inning. Our second pick was the NRFI in the Reds-Pirates game. Our next pick was the Brewers against the Cubs, NRFI. Next pick, Cardinals against the Blue Jays, NRFI. Next pick, Astros and White Sox, NRFI. Next pick, Angels, A's, NRFI. Last pick, Guardians, Mariners, the NRFI. Of course, if you're looking for our best bets every day, just head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. If your sportsbook doesn't offer these bets and you're looking for better odds on your NRFIs, head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the Sportsbook tab. We have all the latest and greatest bonuses from all the best books in the industry, and take advantage of those offers. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow. A smaller card, but we'll have NRFIs for you as well. Make it a winning opening day. Let's smash the books together.